He's a terrific two-way player that's gotten better and better over his time at Baylor.
Game of the weekend for Baylor, a 68-60 win in Lubbock.
They've got to start driving the ball and using their dribble more effectively. A little double team just on the inbounds.
And somehow Lightfoot gets out of it. Wilson for three.
After timeout on the out of bounds underneath. Their defense, look, everybody down in the stance. They communicate. They fake at the ball. They switch everything. They switch to take something away. They don't just switch to pick up a man.
That pass nearly turned over. Garrett's got a scrap to try to hang on to it, and it'll be a held ball.
Whether it be Butler, whether it be Mitchell, whether it be Teague.
McClung.
When's he going to use the shot?
Santos Silva leans in, spins it off the backboard, but Butler's got
it in football, but I'm glad they're back in the Big East, and I know they are too. The rivalries make more sense, and the games make more sense for basketball. That's really what UConn is, a basketball school.
Wow, that's a high degree of difficulty there by Miller. Can't knock the shot down.
But he also blocked shots, protected the rim, and made up for a lot of defensive mistakes.
Miller around and out. Dr. King's most famous statements from one of his most famous speeches is on the court tonight here in Waco.
Among the coolest things I saw today was at South Carolina. Asia Wilson got another terrific steal. Asia Wilson had her statue. There's a statue of her now on the University of South Carolina campus, and she had said her grandmother wasn't allowed to walk across that campus, and now her granddaughter has a statue on that campus. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
There's so moved players over the years. Buddy Hield went there, and Tum Nairn from Michigan State. Brown is a really good defender.
Rebound. He is extraordinarily energetic. Caleb Boone is, as he sets up a second chance for Oklahoma State that Cunningham threw away.
By Baylor. Flagler's very good with it. Maceo Teague. Maceo Teague at the three-point line. Oftentimes will give a shot fake and then a sidestep to get a three-point shot. Good double by Jared Butler. Just waiting for the spin off the dribble.
They're going to get a double dribble there against Butler. Man, he is so aware defensively, and the cameraman is very aware of Jared Butler now.
Good basketball coach, and he's got a demeanor that is so good with the players. He's so smart, and I think he takes not only the
And back come the Illini. This is Miller. Out of Peoria, Illinois, off to a great start, 18 a game, but a turnover leads to a run out for Butler.
I think this is the best defensive perimeter in the country.
Early going. Defensively, they've been rock solid. Remember, this is one of the best defensive teams in the country. Elite on both ends of the floor.
As McBride tried to force one up, he was shut down by Butler.
Number 55, no one will ever wear that number again in Iowa basketball history.
They might retire at 31 at Butler, or at Baylor rather, if Maceo Teague keeps this up. As McClung, he can't hit the step back.
Shot clock inside 10. Frazier loses it, and the Bears have it with numbers. Butler with a runner. Yes.
But just too much dribbling by Frazier. He tried to...
Brad Underwood's team really been terrific in the first half, killing Baylor on the glass, 25-18 in that first half. Nice defense from Butler, trapping them in the corner.
Get Coburn up there, set a ball screen, because Kasumu's, that's a lot to ask of him to create his own shot. Just bring Coburn up. And
now he drives off the glass, doesn't get the bounce. Been a tough night trying to finish for Ayo Dosunmu.
Periods of time. They've got to continue to compete on the offensive end.
Harris gets in deep, kicks it out for Anaruno. Offensive rebound, Lightfoot.
Great steal.
Yeah, Flagler playing free safety. Butler back to Flagler and one.
Is that right? You were asking to approach the bench at age 5?
Yes.
Cunningham to drop off, and the whistle's going the other way. Yet another charge for Baylor early in the game. This is Butler. And Matthew Meyer has been great recently for Baylor. He had 18 in 27 minutes on Tuesday against West Virginia. Now 6 in a row for Baylor, and another turnover. Oh, nice pitch to the corner. Butler missed the 3. Second chance, no, and a rebound foul under the bucket.
They're going to get some good things.
Here is Anderson, who is felled in a collision and a travel call. So a turnover, Oklahoma State on the Anderson.
And Coburn comes down with it for the Illini.
Pretty good transition defense there by Baylor to get back.
And as McCormick is surrounded and cannot handle the entry pass. Nice low pass. Wide open. Wow.
That's just big.
Ball, another Kansas turnover.
It's almost like that pass was an afterthought. The defense saw it coming every bit as much as Brown did underneath.
Butler back in with a couple of fouls and still feeling it. Butler with 15.
How would you clean up the rule, Jay?
I would make it more difficult. I would move it to the gather, that you have to be established on the gather rather than from the time you leave the floor. It was nothing that Chachua did other than his presence. And all of a sudden, we got 2 turnovers and Baylor taking it the other way.
In the corner, Jared Butler.
Hesitation dribble for Butler. Leans in. What a start for Baylor. Coming off the loss to Kansas, you wanted to see if they would come out and look like the Baylor of old. This is a really good early return. These first.
And Everyday John, as he is known, comes down with a rebound.
What a hard worker. Great pass fade. We're both fabulous.
Oh, tipped away by Chachua.
Can't throw it high enough.
And the big guy running the floor as he always does.
The other way, that would have been huge for Oklahoma State. Mitchell got a 3. Oh, that was a tough sequence for
Chachua guarding Cunningham.
And he just lost the dribble. Teague stepped through, got it for 2.
Tough. Every time I get one of his games, people play him so tough.
Mark Vital with his 7th rebound to go along with 8 points. Here's Butler in transition. Check that Teague, he knocks it down again.
2 in league play there. Last game was a week ago, a loss in Stillwater.
Was starting out the game switching in their man-to-man. You get caught underneath, and Jared Butler just drills it. Ochai Agbaji got caught underneath that screen, didn't go over the top. Nobody stepped up.
Mitchell trying to turn the corner, has to kick it back out. Another ball screen from Chachua. Another 3 for Butler.
Chachua is so good at running out, setting those screens. Right now, Kansas doing a good job of staying between Baylor and the bucket.
They've done this too without getting a whole lot out of McCormick because of the foul trouble. They're going 5 out right now. No true big guys in there. And what a huge shot for guess who? Jared Butler, who's got 28 on the night. 7 made 3-pointers.
Well, it's going to be all about North Carolina and their guards and their rebounding. If North Carolina's guards can play, and what a move by Butler. We are seeing a bunch of great individual moves and a fantastic, smart, aware play. Looked like he was running.
Can we keep it going?
Nearly perfect today for Taz Sherman. Only 2 misses and 25 points. Butler gets to the rim. Plus the foul.
We got Coach Greenberg. We got the Fonz now. Dockich has come over to the dark side. We got a lot going for us right now.
That was a big get for us to get Dockich to stop swirling that stuff around and come with us.
Butler with a handle and a baseline drive. That was beautiful.
Beautiful handle, crossover.
Remember, Baylor and Gonzaga were supposed to play earlier this year. Again, beautiful basketball. Mitchell the three, Butler the assist.
And Baylor needs to run something on the offensive end. They've taken a number of shots without making the defense work. That's a little better. Just the action they had out front caused the Kansas defense to move a little bit. If they don't make the defense move, you're not going to get anything. You have to sack. Playing ahead of this Baylor defense, and Baylor has been loose with the ball. So they've been turning it over, taking some questionable shots.
Over the top to Vital. What a feed from Butler.
All that was set up with some false action out front. There's those screens, and actually it wasn't a back pick. It was just two screens in a row. One by Vital and then by...
You need to take a peek at it because he just lit us up. He sent Eric Martin over to see Sean McNeil. I told you the story. He left Bellarmine after 2 days on campus. And what an addition. Big basket by Flack. Let's just play the games, keep the kids safe. We've done that by and large. We're seeing great basketball. Nice pass. Good slip to the goal.
Bamba lays it in.
Yeah, I think overall it's been a...
Jared Butler with 28, career highs 31, 7 threes tonight, career highs 8. And a chance for three for Maceo T.
Vision. He basically said, don't allow your opponent to window shop, to just stand there and pick you apart. And there's a great play. Back screen, lob out of the timeout, really well executed.
Disagreed. Mike Boynton has a tremendous recruiting class, not only this year, but also coming in. Beautiful pass down low. Back door. Meyer stuffs it home. That was a full half-court line.
In the second half, and now we're right where we expected to be. A one-possession game with 4 minutes to go. Butler floats it up to Meyer. Set play. And the alley-oop works to perfect. / Big 12 now.
I'm going to give the edge to Texas Tech in baseball. They got a great program there for years.
Butler lobs it. And hanging from the rim. Chamba
Cha-cha.
Yeah, we said assists and steals almost 10 a game. Turnover margin, 7 a game, more than their opponents. They forced 19 and a half turnovers.
A wide open three for Jared Butler. Got it back off the inbound. Lothamba had a great first half for Baylor. 3 for 3, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Nice combination. Thamba and Chachua sharing time in the middle. Butler, why not? What a night for one of the best.
He picks up his dribble. Jared Butler with 5 to shoot. Step back 3. Got it.
Now this is certainly a good start for their own the second half of the Big 12 season.
Butler answers.
Big.
Because they shoot 42%. It's an excellent offensive rebounding team. They force a ton of turnovers. Baylor gets extra possessions. Great screen for the screener.
Jared Butler for 3 on the baseline, out of bounds for Baylor.
Yeah, Walker's just got to take that. You're trying to throw behind you against this defense that is sprinting down the court behind the play, and you're going to turn it over every time.
Butler again splashes down his second 3.
Zing. But that's something, it's not all on the officials. That's something the rules committee has to clean up. We've got to change the way we call that.
Butler for 3 in the corner off 10 in the first half, and a third 3 for a 44% shooter from the outside, Jared Butler.
The rim is open. They had him.
From the corner, it is good before halftime. Butler with a step back that gives Baylor a little bit of momentum.
Was there to pick up maybe his 14th charge of the season.
you said, one of the very best defenders in the country, Davion Mitchell. Teague penetrates. Another shot fake. And the drive and the layup. And one for Jared Butler.
It was almost like Kansas was surprised that Butler would attack. Look, everybody's just looking, and finally David McCormack comes over late, but it was way too late. If you're that late, you got to go up to block the shot, not try to jump in.
Butler somehow got by two defenders and softly laid it in.
That's not. And all you have to do in college basketball is fall down, and you get a charge. What a move.
Jared Butler again. He's got 19.
Oklahoma State 8 free throw attempts. Baylor is 5 for 13 from 3 to the tune of an 8-point lead after winning the Big 12 regular season championship on Tuesday. Oh my, a hammer from Butler.
Points, 21 overall.
Tell you what, basketball looks like such a low-stress enterprise for him, even in big spots, as Cunningham makes it a 4-point score. Butler, that was nifty.
What a great move by Jared Butler.
And we're going to see chaos next year in basketball when they have transfers, where you're allowed to transfer without sitting out the year. It's going to be total chaos.
Spin move by Butler. How sweet was that?